What is up, guys? So today I actually want to make a tutorial on a beat that's really relaxing, a relaxing type beat, but I wanted to also make it sound like it's actual game music, so you guys know you can use my tutorials to pretty much make gaming music and stuff like that. So it's a little bit of a mixture of a beat. I've seen Just Blaze. I'm pretty sure he could and probably does still make stuff for Jay-Z, but he's one of Jay-Z's original beat makers, as well as Kanye, I think was. And pretty much he made Jay Electronica's Exhibit C, if you may know what that is. And he also made this contest, and and a lot of beat makers want to like stuff in the game industry because they can do stuff like this. That's why they're interested in it. But this right here uses the electronic dream piano, all made by Media Molecule. I don't know who made this 808 thing, but I wanted to throw in some 808s. It's basically a bass, I think, a really good one. I think Media Molecule made the distant chimes. I didn't even use that. I used the bell shakes as the snare, pretty much what you rap on. Sometimes it didn't like appear within it. I don't know why. Maybe it was a setting in the within the bell shakers itself by Media Molecule. So I'm going to open this up. Last tutorial we learned that you can combine instruments inside of the open thing. So what I mean by that is this right here is actually not a part of the electronic dream piano. This right here is something completely different that I added into here just because it sounds good and it combined all together. And I also showed you guys that you can edit the effects right here too, and you can move them around to where they all play together. So I could move that up there if I was to press um, R2, and you can watch my how to make trap beats tutorial. It goes into full depth on this, but it didn't go into the ability to actually throw in other sounds that you can look up in Dreams into that. So pretty much I could just throw this right here, and now that's a part of it, and it makes it sound good together. Whereas it would usually sound something more like this. So that's what I did with this, combining my last steps using the chord settings and whatever that word is up there. Pretty much what I did with these settings, made it 6 and 3, turned that up to 4, made sure it's looping so that way I don't have to press one note each time. And then with the snares, like this is how I stayed on beat with the snare, so that way and the snare is the clap what you rap on. I just said 1, 2, and then I hit the X button on the thing. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's pretty much what I did, or I went 1, 2, and clicked it at the exact moment in time. You know what I'm saying? So right now my controller just like malfunctioned. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys this beat. You can make really good, beautiful beats in Dreams PS4 using this method. All you need is keyboards. So this right here is a keyboard, the electric dream piano, and you'll need to be able to use two keyboards. The keyboards that I used was this purple one and the orange one. As you can see by the dots going everywhere, this is the parts of the keyboard that I use. Sometimes I use this sound effect over here. Sometimes I use this sound effect right here. So last tutorial, all I showed you guys how to do, let's see here. Let me get out of perform mode. All I showed you guys how to do was make two different keyboards by messing with the sound effects by doing that. And that would make two different keyboards within the same track. Now I'm showing you guys you can import stuff like this and add that to your keyboard instead of just using the sound effects themselves, and it'll sound just as good. Hopefully that won't affect anything. And then all you have to do is pretty much use the settings up here. The settings up here are the most important thing. You can only enter those settings when you're in freeform. That's why I just figured it out yesterday. And it's 6 and 3 for the whatever this is. Make sure that this is make sure this is as slow as possible for it. I just make it slow, but right now it's at 48 for some reason. I don't know how that happened. And then like the Archer speed down there, I usually keep it at 1/8, and you can change that by touching the touchpad. I forgot to say that in the last tutorial, so change that to like 1.8, or if you want it faster, do it like one note out of every 32 seconds. I guess that's what that means. That's that. And the metronome's up here, and the piano roll is right there. If you want to really do everything one by one, that's really hard. And then you can check out the settings and remember octave spread right there, and then 3 and 6 right here for the chord settings, because 3 and 6 is just really easy, makes things really easy to do. And I might rap on this. It's really early in the morning, but this right here is a really relaxing beat. I like rapping on it, just showing you guys. This right here is gonna be different because it's gaming too. Because I want people to know you can make gaming type beats with like gaming stuff with this too, just by doing it with this really easily. Let's just go ahead and play it. If I rap to it, then I rap to it. But it's really early. It might be way too early for all that. See me, man, I'm zipping, but I never had a line. But they wanna get it down every time I make the rhymes. So I'm about to move it right back in time. And I gotta get it in, I'm so sublime. Looking at the mind, but I can't see. Looking in my mind, but I can't be. Can't breathe, trying to go and be. Let me go ahead, get beneath. If I need it deep, then I weep. I don't never see. Lest they wanna seep in the cement. Can't see him, lest they wanna gee. And I gotta grieve. No, I'm gonna be going out with the bees. I don't really care where they be, but I gotta stand, understand that I gotta send them to a promised land that ain't promised. I guess that's hell, but that's the only thing that's promised to us. And well, I gotta swell. I don't care what people say. And the nails, and I 12, and I never had a gauge, and they help, and I never need a knelt, but they wanna get down, but I never knelt. And these other people wanna feel what I feel, but I never heal. If they really wanna hit the steel, then I never steal, and I never ever took from anybody but myself. And I'm grieving on the inside. Guess I took a nail. I don't need nothing else unless they really want to see it, and I gotta get it. Everybody want to put them on the stilts. I'm about to stand up for myself. Everybody understands self. Well, my pockets get deeper, but they ain't deeper than the meaning in the rap song. But it's spread out because you can give a meaning to something that ain't really there until it comes aware, till you see it's aware and there. I'm about to get it. I don't care if they share, and I'ma tear everybody up until they won't bear. And I gotta get it in. I gotta air. Swear that I'ma breathe it like the breath of a hell. Hey, you gotta get it down and they share it up. And I'm about to take the sharks. People really wanna swim with me, but I've been bleeding when I grieve, and I don't care what people see whenever teeth and I teeth. Okay. So that's how you would do that. Oh, if you wanted to make a hook for something, like a hook is like really easy for trap beats and stuff like this. You could make the hook like the most simple part. You see how all my stuff like has like like three the bell shakers, the distant chimes, the 808 bass, the electronic piano. Well, if you're actually making a hook, just use the electronic piano for that. Forget everything else, and that's a really easy way to make hooks for a song, if that's what you're going for. And then pretty much that way the hook is the most simple part. Then once the hook is done, however many notes you want the hook to be, it goes back in and to all this 808 bass, distant chimes, and bell shakes, like with the snare and stuff, which is the bell shakes for this song. So this is a relaxing type beat, gaming type music, made with my method. You can make this in like 20, 10 seconds in Dreams PS4. Thank you so much for watching. And if you came to this video typing in type beats from pretty much FL Studios or anything like that, come to my streams. You can make beats on the PS4 now. It's really easy. It's probably easier than any other program to do this. Like I just learned this yesterday, and but I did had to mess with the settings till I got it all right. But it's pretty self-explanatory in my mind to make it 3 and 6 because that's usually what beats sound like. And then if you want it to go up and down with the notes instantly, all you gotta do is press this up here. This will these are the patterns. The patterns, you can make the patterns go up like do 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 do, or lower do 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 do, or up and down, or you can make it repeat. I guess I had it on repeat. So up and down sticky, whatever that means. Loop patterns, you can loop the patterns. Make sure that's on loop so that way you don't have to press each button like that. If it's looped, you can hold it and it just does it. And that'll make everything easy. Make your life easier. That's how you make beats in Dreams PS4. Relaxing type beats, old school type beats, and then you can check out my video on how to import your legal sounds that you own or have the rights to use in the Dreams PS4. Just look that up, and then you can also look up my video on how to export it, and you can look up my video on how to record. I have scope tutorials, Logic tutorials, how to make games tutorials. Pretty much we do it all. Plus I stream, so if it said I stream at the top, feel free to pop into the stream. This is how you do all this. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it didn't waste your time. I hope I didn't suck whenever I freestyle right there. It's like really early.